museo, ayo, ayo, ayo. I know you know that I know, baby, how the story goes.
All right, here we are at Su Teatro on 7th and Santa Fe Drive, south-facing wall, Chicano Picasso mural. J. Michael Jaramillo and his father Jerry came out with me in 2016 to put up this mural, add it to this historic building. When you think about the Chicano, you might think about the poorest of the poor, so they say. But we're rich in culture, we're rich in art and creativity. You think about the Picasso, it's this symbol of artistic excellence, this symbol of wealth. So the Chicano Picasso, it's the cultural and spiritual wealth that we manifest in our day-to-day lives. I have buried poetry here in 2012. I've competed in the Barrio Slam, Poetry Slam here in Denver. I have performed here with Pink Hawks, an Afrobeat Chicano orchestra. And we were here just a couple years ago for the Chicano Music Festival, which happens every summer. This is a very special place to me on a lot of levels, and it's an important place of culture for the city. So my hopes for the future of this district is that we maintain a DIY vibe when it comes to the art. We maintain the culture, whether that's the Chicano, indigenous, black arts vibes, and that we continue to fight for the rights of immigrants, children, other people who find themselves disappearing as this city becomes, an adult playground with its breweries, dispensaries, and so on. So yeah, it's a building where a lot has happened. For me, personally, for the community, a lot of artists have found home here for our creativity. Yeah, there's a Taco de Mexico just right over here around the corner as well, across from Su Teatro. Delicious taqueria. And then, all sorts of artistic experiences up and down this street, whether it's the murals and the graffiti art in the alleys around the buildings, or just wandering into these different spaces where people host their art. It's a staple of Denver's art scene.
You be the beat museo, I go, you go, I go. Then you go, I go, you go. And I go, you go, I go. You be the beat museo, ayo, ayo, ayo. I know you know that I know, baby, how the story goes. I just wanna flame you, girl, I wanna frame you. Take you off the wall, then I zoom you in my car. Take us to you.
It's a quiet, sleepy gray day on a Tuesday afternoon. On a first Friday, this whole street comes alive. And some of the best conversations I've had, just been walking up and down this street, just having a moment with random people. Very human experience.
I might be your rose, I might be your ocean, I might be your source. You can paint me your designs from my crown to my toes, by the color in my life, like you're mixing down my soul. You be the beat museo, I go, you go, I go. Then you go, I go, you go, and I go, you go, I go.
A lot of people have been talking about gentrification. We should have had that conversation 10, 20 years ago. We need to be futurist minded. We need to be thinking about what's coming next and really trying to preserve the rights, the culture, the creativity of this city moving forward, because we can't go back, but we can go future. And so that's what I'm thinking about as a futurist. That's what I'm trying to do, is think about building for the next generations. Our young folks are everything. And we need to remember that and be sure that we're taking care of our city, our land, our communities, for everybody who comes after us. We're just borrowing time. We are now here at Youth on Record. This is one of my creative homes here in Denver. I have been partner artist, creative director. I run a fellowship program for emerging artists. Welcome to Youth on Record. A dozen or so artists and I who really put our heart, sweat, love, passion into the space. I like to say that this is our platinum record. This is our $2 million gift to the city, to the youth, to the future of music here in Denver, Colorado. Youth on Record. Youth on Record is a nonprofit organization that serves over 1,000 youth a year in music and creative education. A lot of us who came up and created this space, we didn't have that mentorship, we didn't have that guidance. And so part of our dream was to create programs that would provide that kind of education and mentorship to help young artists get to where they need to go. It's a space that I'm very proud of, and it represents the future of the city. It represents what's possible when artists, activists, educators come together with a dream. And it was all a dream, and we made it happen.